Welcome to Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Yes, we're about a half hour late here. The snow has stopped. We actually see some blue sky out there, which is nice to see. You can see still snow on the field. Here's the good thing about having the finals at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. It is a state-of-the-art facility. They have a heater cores within the field, so they've been melting off whatever snow has fallen, and they also have basically a suction system that pulls the water down through the sand and the soil and the grass and pulls it down through the system and drains it off. So it's not as slippery as you would think that it would be. If they catch some of the snow that's still left up there, then maybe that might be an issue. But we're going about a half hour later, a 2 o'clock Mountain Time start. That means if you're listening and you're wondering about the 5A final game, it could get pushed a little bit. But again, it's still scheduled to go about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and so fingers crossed we don't get any more snow. The concern was, we talked to Commissioner Bert Borgman, is that the field wouldn't be able to catch up to the amount of snow that was falling, at least by the end of the 3A title game, going into the 4A. So that's why they delayed it about a half hour. It actually stopped snowing at the time, and now we're seeing skips of snow from time to time here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Still a chilly one out there. We're in the upper 30s as we get underway. Number 1, Palmer Ridge, the top seed in the 4A bracket against number 6 seed Battle Mountain. These two teams go for their first state title in boys soccer. Palmer Ridge, only loss in the season was to Valor way back at the beginning of the season, September 18th. They lost 3-1 to Valor, and a tie to Silver Creek. That was back, even back in August. Until then, they have been rolling, absolutely rolling along. Palmer Ridge playing in the home whites here. The only concern with the snow that's on the field is that some of that snow sticks to the ball. It turns into a bigger snowball, but it's not as much an hour ago, so that ball's going to skid along pretty good, but the traction's not bad with the type of cleats that the players are wearing here. The road black uniforms go to Battle Mountain, as the Huskies will control things here. You're going to have to get used to how hard you're going to have to kick the ball to roll it through the snow, get used to the touches, and trying to play it through. These players have already warmed up once. They got another 10 minutes to warm up after the half-hour delay to start the game. And there you see the ball just went ahead and stopped right in the snow. You're not going to get it to roll out. So that could, depending on the way that you play your game, could be an advantage for the offense to send it down and set it down in a quarter somewhere. Throw in right into the top of the 18. And headed here to the side. Battle Mountain tries to go to work. Boy, there was a nice setup. Just could not get a good strike on it. And a lot of sliding going on by both clubs. They kind of get used to things. Whoops. A swing and a miss that time. You could see Chris Shea had lined one up. Did not get a good strike on it. Battle Mountain keeping it into the Palmer Ridge side of things. They push it into that offensive third for Battle Mountain. Touched away for the moment, but again, trying to get used to the touches and the ball. Certainly a different kind of consistency to it with the cold. You know, you may be able to tap it with the side of your foot in the middle of the fall with the sun out and temperature in the 60s and 70s, but in the winter, you're going to have to touch it a little bit harder here. That ball's going to die down, back kick, and be played away by Battle Mountain. Boy, almost a miss there by Espinoza, who is the keeper for Battle Mountains. They try to play this forward here. Passes are going to get a little harder to do. There's a nice pass sent all the way across, but again, the ball's going to slide and skids through the snow and goes over the boundary line, so throw-in coming up for Palmer Ridge. Battle Mountain has been absolutely impressive. 19-0-0, an unblemished record, and they have been scoring at an unbelievable clip. 92 goals for the season. Defensively, they've only given up 11 total goals. In the 19 matches that they have played, 10 of those have been clean sheets for Espinoza and their backup keeper. That is pretty impressive. Now, take a look at some of the competition that they have played against, okay? That's where the difference may come in. They play out of Edwards, certainly up in the mountains there. Play teams with the likes of Montrose, Summit. They're playing a lot of the West Slope teams. The competition not as strong as it would be if they were playing more teams here along the Front Range, certainly. So keep that in mind, but they rolled through the tournament just like they, well, were supposed to. Even as a 6th seed, that's pretty good. Battle Mountain able to get by Greeley Central. They beat Pueblo Centennial, then beat Evergreen, the number 3 seed in the tournament, and then knocked off Broomfield 2-1 on Wednesday at Sports Authority Stadium down in Parker. Through ball and going to be scooped up by the keeper, Kachansky. He's the keeper for Palmer Ridge. 40-minute halves, total of 80 minutes. The clock will count down here. 35-39 left to go. And here comes Battle Mountain back the other way. Play to the side. Garcia is going to handle the ball an awful lot. There's Garcia near the top of the 18. There's a strike. It won't get through. Off a defender in the first corner on the way for Battle Mountain here, as they have really been the aggressors here. Player down. Boy, you can imagine every little kick that misses the shin guard, every little sharp contact that you have is going to feel a little bit more in this cold. And each time you kick the ball, it's got to sting a little bit through the boot. Can't pick the number up over there. I know Garcia was running around doing a lot of it. Garcia's up and around. Joe Liebarger is over there kind of checking out his teammate who's still down as the trainers are out. Checking things out. They're actually looking at that right leg. So the clock will stop here, 35-23. 3A title game decided earlier today. It was an 11 o'clock start. Started in cool conditions. Turned into rain. Turned into snow by the time the match was over with. Boy, no pressure on that leg. Well, that's tough. I think that's Chris Suarez. And he'll be helped all the way over to the side, away from the pitch here, so they can check him out. So they'll get a substitution here, and the corner actually sent to the top of the 18, and Palmer Ridge will play it to the side. Probably not a lot of game film on Battle Mountain, certainly. These teams have not faced each other this season, so you don't know a lot about these. Each team doesn't know a lot about the other, certainly. Osorio tries to send it back to the middle here. Pretty good possession for Battle Mountain here so far. Playing in the road blacks, their colors black and Vegas gold. The first time you try to pick out where the lines are, that's where some of the trouble's going to come. Grady Blatch was about 2 steps in, actually. Got a nice touch. Nope, it'll stay Palmer Ridge here. So Blatch will go ahead and throw it in here. First roll push by the Bears from Palmer Ridge. And the throw in too deep. Over the end line, goal kick coming. A title game presented in part by our state tournament coverage from Colorado College in Colorado. Explore your career options from sports broadcasting to electrician to nurse. Take a virtual campus tour of college and find financial aid at collegeincolorado.org. That's collegeincolorado.org. Palmer Ridge starting to get a few more touches now as Kachansky tries to send it forward. A lot of Kochanskis. Jimmy, Jacob out there. John Kachansky is the keeper. We'll start calling those guys by their first names, certainly. Owen Braley, there's the hero for Palmer Ridge in the semifinal game. Through ball. Keeper will come out and get his foot on it. Joe Liebarger was flying down there for Battle Mountain. And this one's sent wide, and will it stop in the snow? It will. Well played. Here come the Bears. Palmer Ridge. Sent through. Tick to the side. Too wide. Oh, man, he just missed it. Outside edge of the foot. Clever play by Gustav Seifert. Seifert with 12 goals. He'd like to have 13 right there on the season. 8 minutes into this one. Time of possession certainly controlled by Battle Mountain here these first 8 minutes. And Palmer Ridge all of a sudden just turned it right back around, and they had one real big opportunity. And that'll be a handball. Well, he was doing what he could to try to get up in the air. Got his head on it, but got his arm on it too. And that was Grant Ellis. Battle Mountain down the side to try to pick it out. A little back heel, but Seifert and played off it by Osorio. Rodriguez now will send it down. Through ball. Again trying to find Seifert out front. A little collision there. Espinoza had to come out. Shea will intercept. And he'll send it back. 9 minutes in, one real good scoring chance for Seifert and for Palmer Ridge. Here's Osorio. Back to Rodriguez. Misplay by the defender. That's up in the air. Headed back. And a foul, so a free kick coming for Palmer Ridge. Quick touch, and they want to get a restart right away. I think we get a sense there's going to be a lot of running in this game because Palmer Ridge has already figured it out. Battle Mountain might figure it out as well. You can send the ball deep, and it'll stop before it gets to the end line. So you're going to have a lot of guys sprinting to get possession. Saw the light touch there that time by Garcia. And another free kick coming for Palmer Ridge. Battle Mountain hasn't quite figured it out yet. You would think that they might have played in a little bit more snow coming from where they came from in Edwards. Not always the case. Actually, the weather's been so nice here. Ball sent in, bounding ball. And he kept it in bounds. Well played that time. Christian Espinoza has played nearly every minute of every match for Battle Mountain. A heavy touch there. That ball will stay inside the boundary line. Palmer Ridge will try to play this down, and a foul and a free kick coming on the far side. A little aggressive. Feet got taken out. And Gunnar Wilson on that far side just actually kicked at the ball, actually caught the heel of Palmer Ridge player and knocked him right down. Free kick from the far side now. They send it in, you bet. And Espinoza, whoop, bobble for it, lets it roll right back to himself. Oh, that's a lot of confidence in your own goalkeeping right there. You see the ball coming back, you just stay down, stay covered up on it. Sent to the side, throw in coming for Battle Mountain. Wow, big crowd here from both sides. Traveling well. Over from Edwards and the folks coming up from Monument. If you didn't make the travels up, you're sitting nice and warm in front of your computer. We're glad you're here with us on CHSAA.tv. Glad that we can bring it to you. We're not exactly feeling the pain of the players down on the pitch. But we do have the window open up here, so it's a little chilly. It's like in the 50s here. Brandon Osorio to Shea. To the midfield. Palmer Ridge will try to go right up over the top. Espinoza is going to watch this one go. Nope, he's going to keep it in. And a quick punt to get it down. The pitch. Touched over the top. Quick turn. Seifert. And the ball headed toward the end line. Race is going to be on. Oh, well played. Zach Hilton got to it, but then he couldn't stop his momentum from knocking the ball over the end line, so a goal kick coming. Adams State University celebrates a diverse student population, academic excellence, and athletic success. ASU is focused on treating each student as a unique individual with the potential to positively contribute to the community, nations, and to the world. For more information, go to adams.edu. Left foot cross. Oh, wow. Nice defensive play there by Palmer Ridge. Still top of the 18. To the left foot. Can he get a shot on? Oh, he's going to go across. Garcia's going to get it back. And a miss hit. That one headed toward the picnic area over there. Haven Garcia was standing there for a good 20 seconds at the top of the 18, and he got a couple of shots at it. Sure, he'd like to have that last one back. Rushed it a little bit. That's a tough one, though. And I don't know what he was thinking. I think he might have been trying to go to that far post, try to put some altitude on it. This ball will get through. It'll be kicked to the side. Stay outside the flag, so a throw-in on the far side. Battle Mountain pushing the numbers down. Haven't seen anybody go with a flip throw yet here in the finals. We'll see if it's coming here. Oh, straight throw in. Pretty aggressive into the 18 it comes. Headed out. Chipped over the top. Pretty nice play by Brandon Osorio to chip that one in. Blatch, all he could do was really take it off the side of the boot and let it go over the end line. So a corner coming for Battle Mountain. Their second of the afternoon. Oh, I see the clouds starting to settle in over us here as this is toward the top of the 18. Pushed wide and now sent wide. This one's going to stay in the pitch, though. Did it make it out? No, they said play on. Good hustle that time by Palmer Ridge. They could turn it right back and try to counter. Seifert's ahead. Oh, heavy touch. Seifert really just wanted to touch that ahead for himself, and that one got all the way down to Espinoza. Oh, yeah. Triple team as they converge, and Palmer Ridge going to get a free kick out of this one. Defenders will push up. In fact, one of the defenders will put the left foot onto it, send it toward the top of the box, and it'll be sent wide. Battle Mountain ready to go to work. Back heel. Oh, it still worked out anyway. Osorio plays ahead. Cross up top. Nobody there for now. Toward the far side of the box. Nice tackle. Clean tackle. Got to the ball first. And look out. Seifert's ahead. Back kick, though, and Espinoza will clear this one away. Boy, Gustav Seifert is always lurking back there, and they really try to find a way to get that ball ahead to him. Each time the players are able to run over pieces of snow, it's starting to go away. So you can tell it's not snowing here yet, not enough to accumulate. And the green is turning from white slowly back to a green color. We mentioned the heating coils turned on here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park to try to melt off some of that snow. Oof. Boy, Diaz got clipped from behind there. Well, he's up and he's okay. And you can see that Luke Zinkala, the senior, went over to at least offer him a hand to help him up. Show that it wasn't intentional. Broinus, the right foot. Far side of the 18, tap to that far side. Can Rodriguez get to it? Well, there's going to be a corner coming. Battle Mountain now has worked themselves 3 corner opportunities. Chance to run a set piece here. Oh, they're going to play it in very quickly. Up over the top. Headed out by the defender. It's still top of the box. Scissor kick through. Oh, what a save. John Kolchansky came whistling along the ground, and he was right down there to stop it. Alex Trujillo. That was as solid a strike as we've seen here. Seaford wants to send it wide. Spells. We'll get to it. And now Palmer Ridge will try a little possession here to set something up. 19 minutes in. Oh, almost got through. This play, touched ahead. Osorio will kick it here to the near side. Diaz. Now touch forward. Here's Trujillo trying to get to this one, and the defender will actually play this off. Smart play. Now Osorio again. He's really been the guy who's touched it an awful lot here in the midfield. Really have tried to run the offense through him and Rodriguez, who just had it on his foot. Back to Diaz. Diaz, left foot, through ball. It was Garcia tracking after it. Garcia, a little contact, they let it go. This one crossbar, post punched wide. And now this one will be sent over the boundary line, and Battle Mountain can get a throw in and start pushing a few numbers forward here. Boy, I'll tell you what, the Huskies don't waste any time. Corner kicks, free kicks, throw-ins, they want to go. They're really putting the pressure on the Palmer Ridge defense. Now, Palmer Ridge had some substitutes coming in, and that's what stopped it. So a throw in here, Trujillo will do it. Top of the 18, defender's going to clear this. Grant Ellis, send it ahead. Nope, Espinosa's there. He's going to wait for it to roll inside the 18, and we'll scoop it. Well, I think everyone's starting to get used to the surface here. Luke Cincola, that is, actually chased after that ball, which is a smart thing to do. Touched ahead. There's Garcia. Here to the far side. Diaz. Whoop, lost his footing. 21 minutes into the match. No score here. A little pushing and shoving going on. That'll go against Grant Ellis. When you start tugging on the shoulder, that's when the whistle's going to go. Brandon Osorio, who the foul was committed against. And a free kick coming. Joe Liebarger, the senior, put the right foot to it. Skipping ball. Ooh, handball. And a free kick coming from the top of the 18. Now for Battle Mountain, they've been known for very, very quick starts here. This will be Eric Broinus. Will take the free kick. Here we go. And high into the air it goes. It'll go over the end line. Off the wall, and it will be a goal kick coming here. Trying to get one of the Huskies to be able to kind of redirect that one. Actually, one of the Huskies kind of standing in there on the wall. That's a set piece where you send it at them, and they try to just get a toe or a heel on it. Try to redirect that one. Bounding ball up over the top. And Espinosa's going to come out and just make sure that gets away. Far away from his 18 as it could be. Smart play. You can't really wait on it. You come off your line in these conditions. And the snow coming down harder now. Again, there's heating coils through the field here, so hoping that it's able to kind of, whatever's out there, probably not going to go away, but they hope that the rest that maybe comes down may not pack up. The big problem is you got to be able to see the lines. The grounds crew here have done a great job keeping it very playable. This one, a throw in over the end line, it'll be a goal kick. People count on Farm Bureau Insurance for quality products, fast, fair claims, service, and insurance coverage. It makes sense. That means you get the protection you need along with some of the best discounts available. People from every walk of life depend on Farm Bureau Insurance, and you can too. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance, get real coverage. 24 minutes into this one. Little tugging going on between Trujillo and Jacob Kochanski. Remember, there's 3 Kochanskis on this team. Jimmy, Jacob, and John Kochanski, who's between the pipes. Here for Palmer Ridge. Throw in by Blatch, and the touch goes wide. It'll be a Battle Mountain throw in. If you're tuning in wondering about the 5A, you haven't made the drive yet for the matchup of Smoky Hill and Boulder. I don't know what the roads look like. Oop, nice play to himself now. Thinking about striking it. There's no space to do it, though. This one sent wide. Did he get a touch out of it? Ellis did get a touch out of it. Grant Ellis just turned and went ahead and fired one. Went off of a Battle Mountain player. So, corner kick coming. So Owen Braley to send this one in. First set piece off a corner for Palmer Ridge. The opportunity. Squirting along the ground. It never made it through. Left foot. This one won't make it through. And now Battle Mountain will send it to the side. Will they turn it right back around and counter with it? They will certainly try. .21 to go here. And Osorio lost his footing. Starting to get slick out there as the snow started to pile up a little bit. Starting to see guys slip and slide a little bit. Rodriguez sends it forward. Little collision, and Grady Blatch impeding the progress there. Called for the foul, so a free kick coming. This one a good 35 yards out from goal. Trujillo will take it with the left foot. And not high enough. The defender will get to it. And a free kick coming again. Trujillo went down. As he got to the ball first, the defender swiped by him. Just minimal contact there, but referee, that's kind of an anticipatory whistle too, because that looked like that was going to be very dangerous. The defender was so close. Eric Morenas will take the free kick this time. Gets a little air underneath it, punched away. John Kolchansky with the play there. That's over the boundary line and a throw in for Battle Mountain. And a quick throw in at that. Top of the 18. They'll send it back. Well, they're going to try a quick strike. That's a long way to go for Broinus. And over the end line, quick throw in again. Quickly, Gunnar Wilson. This one sent to the side. It'll be a corner for Battle Mountain, and this will be number 4. Battle Mountain's had some real opportunities here to try some set pieces. They've tried quick corners to get it in, and then they've tried to really push the numbers forward and sent most of them out swingers here to the top of the box. This one to the top of the 6. Headed down and wide. Well, that's the opportunity they were looking for right there. Set piece to the near post. Big old defender got a head on it, but headed it wide. 29 minutes in here to the first half. 40-minute halves. No score. The ball kept in here. You can see kind of jockeying for position. And for Palmer Ridge, getting harder and harder to see. The Palmer Ridge players there in the white uniforms as you get farther across. Well, they'll keep possession of it here. Jacob Kolchansky with it. Kolchansky sends it to the top of the box. Settle down. Battle Mountain will have it, and they'll try to send it forward. Not so fast. There's Blotch again. Tipped forward. Tilbury. Whoop, slipped there. There's nobody ahead, though. They've got Luke's Sincola, who's up there now. We saw Gustav Sieper that was up there earlier. It's Sincola now. It's really playing up front. Garcia will get to this one for Battle Mountain. Garcia will keep the possession. Tries to go to the top of the box. Sent here to the near side. Diaz now. Diaz, the left foot. This one in. Far post. Punched away. John Kolchansky's been pretty busy there between the pipes. He's had to punch 2 or 3 of them out. Palmer Ridge gets the throw in, but they turn it right back over. It's Rodriguez on that far side as he sends it back. Suarez. I believe that is number 5 Suarez that came out who had a little issue with the leg or the ankle. Rosario ahead. There's Trujillo. Whoop. Swing and a miss on that one. He gets knocked down. They say play on. Doesn't make it over the end line. And Palmer Ridge has it. They'll try to send it forward. Kolchansky. Mistouched, but going to misplay again. Braley now. And Osario's there. 31 minutes in. No score. Remember before I was saying the field was turning from white to green? It's going back to white. The snow's falling pretty good now. This one sent to the side. A throw in coming here for Palmer Ridge. 8:38 to go in the first half. You know, we're really in trouble when you can't read the Colorado on the far side. I think that's when they would definitely call the match. Otherwise, they're going to play this as best they can here. At halftime, they'll obviously come out and have to re-scrape the lines. And if you're tuning in wondering about the 5A title game, scheduled to go at 4 o'clock. Now, this one was pushed about a half hour, hoping that the field will be able to catch up with the weather conditions. This one top of the 18, headed in, offside though. And Battle Mountain will have the free kick to get it out. The field to catch up because they have the heating coils in there, and we got some pretty heavy snow toward the end of the 3A title game. But then we got a break, and the sun actually, well, we saw some blue skies. I don't know if the sun necessarily came out here. But now it's starting to snow again, so hopefully conditions, they hold like this, we're okay. If the snow gets any heavier, though, you start to get into some problems with keeping the lines clear. Toward the top of the 18. Lucky bounce there. Osorio, Trujillo. Just pass it back and forth there. My apologies. That's Diaz. Now he sends it to the far side. Right foot, not going to get through. I'm looking for some open space. Gunnar Wilson's tried that a couple of times from distance. Now into the 18. Opportunity. Whoop. Misplayed there. Yeah, it's getting slick. The ball's tough to play off the boot, too. Good tackle that time. Played the ball. You can hear a little bit of the hooting and hollering going on for the Palmer Ridge fans, but it was pretty clean. You try your best not to slide through the man. It's hard not to do in these kind of conditions. It certainly wasn't intentional. Intercepted by Jacob Kolchansky. Kolchansky will play it to the middle. Dangerous pass, and it's intercepted. There's Rodriguez. And the possession by Battle Mountain now. They gather and start to push forward. 34 minutes into the match. Look at the defense just converge there and now set aside. Palmer Ridge has been back in the defensive third most of the match. Battle Mountain has really put the pressure on. Up top here. Right foot strike. That'll get through, but John Kolchansky is there. Chris Shea didn't get all that he wanted on that one. Well, not only are you worried about getting a solid strike on the ball and being able to do what you can, really you're just worried about now trying to strike this slick spear that is out there, but you're also kind of worried a little bit about your footing just because you're running around on the snow. Now the footing's not bad out there from what I understand, because a lot of the water that would be out there has been sucked down through the bottom. Chipped over the top. Clever thought. Not going to make it through. Maybe they'll try again. Garcia with it now. Back to the defense. Still trying to keep that possession and will. 36 minutes in. Staying with it. Top of the 18. Back heel. Nope. Not going to make it through. Shea was trying to be clever there. Espinoza. Send it here to the side. Trujillo will get to it. And then Osorio will help out. Now Garcia. Garcia sends it through. Just not enough on it. That snow started to gather on the ball a little bit. It turns into a little bigger snowball. A little collision. And they'll give a free kick to Palmer Ridge here. Sincola got his foot on it, stopped it, was trying to stop his momentum, and then the defender crashed into him, and he ended up going down. So a whistle and a free kick for Palmer Ridge. And I think push some numbers down here. The last 3 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the first half. Left foot, bounding ball, still not out of harm's way. Osorio will try to send it down a little bit farther. This one sent it up over the top, headed out, top of the box. Sincola trying to get to it. Can't. Palmer Ridge will keep possession for now. Work the middle part of the field. Headed forward. Trujillo now here to the near side. Garcia waiting. Touches back to the middle. Diaz tried to send it through. Well played by the Palmer Ridge defense. Well, the defensemen, you know what? They settle back in. They've done a nice job for Palmer Ridge. There's been a lot of pressure on them here in this first half. 38th minute. Touch to the wide side. Cross there. Garcia's there working it. Cannot get turned. And a free kick coming from inside the box. Garcia was doing a little bit of jersey tugging and trying to get better position there. The referee finally had to blow the whistle. 2:19 to go here in the first half. Considering the conditions out there, it's been a pretty well played first half. And Battle Mountain, who has yet to lose a match this year, has played very well. They have certainly had dominant possession of the ball most of this first half. They've done a nice job to keep that possession, put together some real opportunities. Osorio now. Shea. Back to Shea. Trying to send it in to Garcia there. And here's Brandon Osorio again, the sophomore. A lot of space. Fires it in. He's trying to get it to Garcia to maybe go ahead and try to make a deflection. The defender actually stepped up, tried to clear it away, and another corner coming. Fifth corner kick for Battle Mountain right here. Near post, and Palmer Ridge will just send it out. So a throw in coming. Minute left to go here in the first half. Liebarger will throw it down, and Trujillo will get a touch as it goes over the end line in another corner. And they will quickly play this one in here. Trujillo now, left foot cross, top of the 6, sent out. 33 seconds left. Seaford trying to keep possession. A little push by Seaford. Yeah, we saw that one. Free kick coming. Chris Shea got up in the air and suddenly he got thrust forward about a yard and a half. Trujillo to Shea. Shea tried to send that forward. Seconds left on this one. And that'll do it here in the first half. No score. Battle Mountain controlling the tempo of this one. They've had 6 corner opportunities to Palmer Ridge 1 corner opportunity, yet nobody's put a ball in the back of the net. Halftime here. We'll take a break. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes. It's the 4A title game here between the number 1 seed, Palmer Ridge, and the number 6 seed, Battle Mountain. Back in 10 minutes on CHSAA.tv. Back we come here. Extended halftime a little bit just to get the line scooped off here. Yes, it's snowing again at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Ready to go. Second half for a title game. Number 1, Palmer Ridge. Number 6, Battle Mountain. I got to tell you, that seating looks flipped around here. With the time of possession, Battle Mountain has controlled it very nicely. They have kept possession most of that first half. A couple of scoring opportunities. And John Kolchansky has been very good between the pipes for Palmer Ridge. He's had to make a couple of nice saves. If play continues the way that it has, it's just a matter of time before Battle Mountain breaks through. Palmer Ridge had a couple of opportunities like this, the breakouts, a bounding ball, and out comes Espinoza to play it for Battle Mountain. He has done a nice job as well. Conditions here deteriorating a little bit as the snow continues to come down. As we told you, heating coils out there. It's not going to melt the snow that's already on the ground that has settled in there pretty good. That's going to be part of the problem. The snow's going to be there, so you're going to have bad conditions. Nice back heel. Here comes Liebarger now. Looking for Garcia. Could not get it to him. This will be kicked wide. It may stay. Does stay. You can see that ball's not going to travel as far. Certainly in the snow, it'll go off of the Battle Mountain player. So a throw in coming here for Palmer Ridge. See if Palmer Ridge starts to kick it up a little bit here. And I don't know if they can match Battle Mountain's possession, but maybe try to push numbers forward and be a little bit more aggressive in the offensive third. This one headed wide. It'll be a throw in for Palmer Ridge here. This is how the match started. Palmer Ridge was able to tilt the field very quickly the first 5 minutes, get a couple of opportunities. Gustav Siepert actually had a real nice opportunity, but well played by Espinoza, the keeper coming off his line. And a free kick opportunity right here. Zach Stutman going to try to clean the spikes off here a little bit too. Oh, my apologies. That's Braley. Sends it in, top of the 6, headed out of the box. And this one's sent down. Onside. That is Liebarger down the far side. Liebarger taps to the far side. Now he's trying to push his way in. Can't get traction to really get himself back toward the ball. If you are heading in one direction, trying to plant that foot and make a cut, it's not going to happen now. Misplay, turnover. Seifert with it now. Goes to the side. Whoop, a little slipping and sliding going on. Touch back. Espinoza will try to kick it out of harm's way. Bounding ball. Espinoza will come out. Whoa, short bobble. Good job to keep those hands down, though. Fingers were almost on the turf as he just kind of kept it in front of him. Wasn't about scooping it the first time. It was about keeping the ball out in front of him, and that's what you do as a keeper. Know where that ball is all the time. Certainly didn't want to let it go there between the 5-hole. Nice sliding pass. Here it comes to Garcia. Garcia, been a magician with that ball on his foot. Wilson now. Gunnar Wilson, what's he going to do with it? He's trying to find Garcia, won't make it through. Touch forward, Seifert is going to try to let that go through. Off of Seifert, he's going to get to it before he gets over the end line. But then can't stop to try to get to it and do anything with it. Yep, still starting to come down, pile up a little bit there. The footing wasn't a problem in the first half until really the end of the half as the snow had started to come down. Good 15, 20 minutes into the match. But now the snow started to pile up here. The heating coils can't keep up with it. Got to get the snow to lighten up just a little bit here. You can see that they've scraped off the boundary lines, the 18, the 6. They completely cleaned out the goal box. and the midfield line and certainly the circle. You watch and see how fast that goes away if the snow continues to come down like it does. Nice back heel. Here comes Battle Mountain back the other way. Touch here to the side. Linebarger now back to the middle. Sends it to Garcia. Garcia can't quite get to it there. Oh, hands on the knees there. Knew he missed an opportunity that time. He was trying to actually seal off one of the Palmer Ridge players that were coming behind him, almost a box out, but the player, a nifty move, got around him. This one into the box and played nicely. Kolchansky will get down to it. That's John Kolchansky minding the net. And he'll punt this one away. Shouldered forward. Well, a little too wide for that shoulder, and so Battle Mountain will keep possession for the moment. The throw in right to Palmer Ridge. They'll try to turn it around. Ellis, heavy touch, played off the ball. 46 minutes in, we play a total of 80. Ball sent through, and John Kolchansky will come out to play it. Bottom bank of lights are on here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. They don't have them all on. Lights have definitely taken effect, though, as the clouds have settled in. The ceiling has certainly dropped here. Battle Mountain pushing forward just on that far side. Touched up this ball. Hard to keep the footing, certainly. Set all the way here. Garcia can't quite control that. Garcia's back to it, though. Double teamed off. A little push in the back. And a free kick coming for Battle Mountain. Quick restart. And Palmer Ridge was ready for it, and now a free kick coming. Gunnar Wilson, a little shoulder into one of the Palmer Ridge players there. And a yellow card will be handed out to Gunnar Wilson. Well after the ball was by, and he'll have to come off for a short period of time here. 47 minutes in. Wilson will get a yellow card. Weather more suited for American football than it is for soccer. This game started about a half hour late. If you're watching on your computer, debating on whether to come and watch the 5A, go ahead. Looks like we'll probably play it here. Tipped ahead, Suarez. Good to see him back out there. He went down early in the match with an ankle injury, but is back out there playing. The throw in, they want to move that throw in back. Chris Shea, nope, keep walking. And a substitution coming now. And in the meantime, Chris Shea takes about 5 steps back the other way. Ah, the little things you can do in soccer. And Gunnar Wilson is back in after the yellow card. He sat down for a short period, and back in he comes. That throw toward the end line, it'll go over the end line. So a goal kick coming. Soccer coverage presented in part by College in Colorado, where higher education is the key to the student's future. From improved salaries to unique experiences and greater life choices, collegeincolorado.org can help your student create a lifelong plan and explore their dreams for the future. That's collegeincolorado.org. Robert Diaz. And now Rodriguez to send it to the side. He'll get it back. Rodriguez with the ball on the foot. Sent all the way down here. Battle Mountain defenders have not had to do an awful lot. Whoop, tough pass. Right out front it comes, but Battle Mountain defense collapses very, very quickly. Tick to the far side. Palmer Ridge works it. It was Jacob Kolchansky working on the other side. Kolchansky will get the throw in. Tries to work down that right side. Kolchansky upended. They say play on. Last touch by Palmer Ridge. Throw in for Battle Mountain here. "50 minutes into the match. No goal. We were talking about it before this match started. We had an extra half hour to kind of discuss and just threw it out there. We hope that it's a solid goal that goes through, because you get some ugly ones when the weather turns bad like this. You hope that the game will be decided on a very solid goal and nothing fluky. Palmer Ridge, again, not allowing Battle Mountain into that defensive third as often now. They've really started to tighten up in the midfield. Trying to tilt the field back the other way. This one will go to the side and a throw in for Battle Mountain. I had also thrown out there, I did not read the rules for the playoff overtimes. So we'll see how that goes, if that becomes a possibility. Regular season, they'll go a couple of 5-minute periods, solid 5 minutes through, depending on how many goals are scored. And then it ends there. That's where the ties come in. In this case, it would come all the way down to a shootout then. You got to have a winner in the state championship game. There's that good possession there. Whoop, light touch. Get a pretty good look. From our vantage point, there is concrete surrounding the pitch here, and the snow is not collecting on the concrete, so certainly in the streets and things like that. By now, you need to be making your way here. 4 o'clock start for what we believe will be a 4 o'clock start for the 5A title game. Could be a tad later, though, but again, wet roads, and this one, last touch, still bounding over the end line. It'll be a corner kick here for Battle Mountain. And believe it or not, this is corner kick number 7 for Battle Mountain. They have controlled possession. They have had more opportunities from the corner. Their set pieces just haven't been able to crack it. Gunnar Wilson will take the corner here. Line drive, top of the 6, headed out. Defender will get to it first. Top of the 16, shot fired on and played by John Kolchansky. Right about head high, got the hands up, batted it down in front. Another pretty nice shot on. John Kolchansky's been very busy. Wilson with it. And not enough on it to get it to Garcia. Back they come the other way. This is Hilton. Hilton touches it through. Seifert there now. And he has played off the ball, and it will be played out. Wilson to play it to the middle of the field here. There's that opportunity. That's what they want. Try to get that ball ahead, whether it's Sincola or to Gustav Seifert. Seifert with 12 goals already here this season. Bounding ball, and Espinosa will have to come way off his line. Near the border, out it will go. Throw in for Battle Mountain. They start pushing numbers forward. Garcia will get the throw in. Touches back this one. Right into the bench area there. We're 55 minutes into the match. Total of 80 is what we'll play. Maybe more. Garcia touches to the left side. Touch right back. Garcia wasn't running for it, though. Upended. Oh, boy. Free kick coming. As a defender, you'd like to have that one back. Just got his hand on it. Didn't really extend it, but again, it was just enough. Player was off balance. And now a free kick here from the top of the 18. Zach Studman was the offender. Here we go, right foot. Fired high into the stands. That one started up and was still going up when it went over the top of the crossbar. Tough to get any touch on it. Try to get any topspin to do anything with it. Try to bend it a little bit. Very hard to do. Goal kick here. We're at 24:37 left in the second half, and a push from behind, and Palmer Ridge will get another free kick. Kudos not only to the boys out there playing in the shorts, short sleeve shirts. I know they've got a little Under Armour on, but to the referees as well. All four wearing shorts. And nobody touched that one. It heads over the end line. Goal kick coming. Our students appreciate the fact that they're not seen as a number in a sea of faces, that it feels like home here. Small class sizes and caring faculty make a positive difference when it comes to student success. Get the support you deserve and choose the right path to your future at Adams State University. For more information, you can visit adams.edu. '58th minute. Palmer Ridge has done a better job in the second half of possessing the ball a little bit and trying to work it. Tilbury with it. It's sent to the side and a throw in coming for Palmer Ridge. They've done a better job in the midfield. They've not been able to really push that ball forward very often, though, to the offensive third. Battle Mountain has spent time with possession, but it's been more in the midfield than it has been pushing it at Palmer Ridge and making them really have to work defensively. So whatever was said at intermission certainly has worked for Palmer Ridge, but now they've got to find a way. Again, it's possible one ball over the top sent down to Gustav Seifert or Sincola might be the difference in this match. It's possible. But with the type of possession that Battle Mountain has had, I wouldn't count on it. As I said, it seems, although things have been corrected, that first half for Battle Mountain, it just seemed like a matter of time before they were able to get one in the back of the net. They really did a great job possessing the ball. Palmer Ridge has really done a much better job now of defending that, playing them off the ball, really keeping their shape defensively as well, and not chasing as much. And a little tug on the shoulder and a free kick coming for Palmer Ridge. Going on right now, the all classifications in volleyball at the Denver Coliseum, where it's a little bit warmer, I would imagine. See that on CHSAA.tv if you would like. Scores are rolling there, so we'll see if we can find out who's going to make it into the finals. That's probably the best way for us to do it. And some big football games at 4A. Windsor and Broomfield matching up. Here comes Palmer Ridge. Push down. Ball will go toward the boundary line. Is he going to make it out? No. It's going to stay in. Palmer Ridge can push a little bit. Cross, top of the 18. Battle Mountain will play it up. Osorio there. Whoa, dangerous. A little collision. They say play on. Palmer Ridge keeping possession here. Trying to send that through. Left foot. Does he get an opportunity? Top of the 18. Defender will step up. Play that nicely. That was Ryan Wood, the defender, the middle back that comes up to play that. And now they work to the side. Trujillo has that tipped away. Throw in for Battle Mountain. Osorio, that one slipped away. Throw in for Palmer Ridge. Curious with the snow that's fallen on and off. Yeah, it's cooled down. It's 34 degrees right now in Commerce City. 37 was the highest, I think, point that we got to. That was about halftime of the 3A title game. Touch to the side here. Cross, top of the 6. Oh, bicycle kick by Garcia. It just went wide. Knew it was there. Boy, nice set piece coming in. Boy, did he set that in there nicely, and Garcia just kind of misfired on it a little bit. Boy, that gets the Battle Mountain crowd going, though. Very pretty. You think about how hard it is. A bicycle kick is hard enough, but you don't have really solid footing down there. That's an area where there hasn't been a lot of activity, so he didn't really have his feet necessarily set as he was trying to get in there, and then got up in the air and got that foot on it, sent it wide. Not a lot of power to it. Battle Mountain, well, new vigor. It's chipped over the top here. Suarez pushed off the ball. As this one heads out, it'll be a throw in for Battle Mountain. Is it Wilson do the throw in? He'd like to have a dry soccer ball. Here we go. Into the 18 it will come. Headed up in the air, nearly straight up in the air. Touched wide, and a foul and a free kick coming for Palmer Ridge. Oh, Chris Shea overran it a little bit there. So we are 62 minutes in now. No score. Oh, you're getting the sense now that it's getting a little more sloppy out there. And not necessarily the play, but because of the conditions, it's getting sloppy out there, and we may see some odd things happen. Spells working down the side. Landon Spells cross to the top of the 18. Ooh, headed down. Boy, that was strange looking. There's Garcia. Got the foot on the ball. Trying to lead it ahead. Touched by the defender, though. And now it's about who has good breaks out there. Back forward. Garcia again. A little turn. Can't keep possession, but it's turned right back over to Battle Mountain. Shea will send it to the far side for Battle Mountain. Now they're starting to possess a little bit. Trujillo pushes down the side. Trujillo will keep his feet. Heads toward the end line again. Touches it out. Palmer Ridge with possession for now as they try to work it through and work it away. Ball up over the top. Defender will get to it and send it wide. And actually got a touch out of it. Well played by Eric Broinus. And a quick throw in. Palmer Ridge. Push down the side now. This one sent. This will go wide over the end line. A goal kick coming. 63rd minute. Our state championship coverage provided in part by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. We'll be there the day you buy your first car, the day your first child is born, and the day you file your first claim. We'll be there to make sure that your insurance coverage keeps up with all the changes in your life. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance, get real coverage. Spells working here. Able to work the Battle Mountain player off a bit. Sincola. And slides down, taking off the ball. Touched wide. Diaz somehow able to keep his feet. Now will send it forward. Battle Mountain will keep possession. Here they come. Touched forward. Oh, we get guys going down all over the place now. Guys losing their footing here. Touched ahead. Looking for Seifert, too high. End-to-end play here for the moment. And sent forward by the defender, Andrew Bell. Bell, the senior and the stalwart there in the middle back. Now the work here. Sincola sends it forward now, up front, and they just could not get enough on it. Espinoza, pretty easy save. Amazing that they all just are able to keep their feet at times. Sincola with the opportunity there, just couldn't put a lot on it. There was a foul previous to that, though, so a free kick for Battle Mountain. 65th minute. 15 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the match for a state championship game. And a free kick. Quick start for Battle Mountain. Here we go. Diaz now. He's upended. And Palmer Ridge coming back the other way. Bears with a push down that far side. Whoops. A little slipping and sliding going on. Rodriguez now up to Roberto Diaz. Diaz going to send it forward. That ball's not going to stop. It's going to skid right through. And John Kolchansky will scoop it up. Wondering where the foul call may be there. Did not come. Joe Liebarger with a certainly an extension of the arm that time. Possession again, back to Battle Mountain. Boy, the Huskies have had the ball on their feet and have done a nice job. Wilson playing with a yellow card here in this match. The only card handed out. Chipped over the top. There's Suarez. Suarez there. Here's the cross. Top of the 18. Oh, they were looking for a handball. That was pretty close. Tried to send it forward. Wilson will cut it off. Try to send it back down to Suarez. It'll be headed wide and a throw in coming for Battle Mountain. Zach Hilton came screaming out there and got his head on it. At least to get the defenders back a little bit for Palmer Ridge. And here comes Battle Mountain. This is what we saw in the first half. Pretty good possession. Play on, they say, to Wilson now. Wilson will touch it into the 18 now. Rodriguez trying to push it through. Shea got there, but it was played nicely by the defender for Palmer Ridge. Now bounding ball. Back kick. Espinoza there. Left foot. He'll just send it forward. Wilson can't turn it. And Braley, quick start. He wants to try to send this forward. Bounding ball out. Touch to Braley. Nice play by Spells. Palmer Ridge trying to reset. Boy, Battle Mountain's sure keeping the pressure on, though. Oh, boy. Elbow right in the rib cage there. Touchdown. There's Suarez again. Suarez still got possession. On this far side. Can he get across? No. This will be tackled out over the end line. Goal kick coming. Second goal kick coming for Battle Mountain here in this second half. Suarez sitting in a heap of snow over there. Finally Up and at him. Gunnar Wilson will take the corner for Battle Mountain. 69th minute. Here he goes. Line drive. Headed to the side. Well, a heavy touch. The defender will try to sweep this out. Possession will stay. Suarez will touch here to the side. Wilson. Back heel. They're going to stop the clock. You've got a defender down for Palmer Ridge. Boy, he's flat on his back. Zach Hilton there, center back player. Well, he's up and he's okay, but now, well, you can see that John Kolchansky is out there also talking to the referee, just talking about what happened. Maybe trying to explain his side of things. Said, the reason my guy's on his back is there was a little funny business going on inside the 6 here. So they'll get the restart here with a free kick for Battle Mountain. Joe Leibarger will take it. Clock stopped, 11:40 to go in the match. Another set piece for Battle Mountain. Oh, a little painful, but it works for the defender. That was Braley that jumped up there to play that. Wilson with it now, touches. One time, wide. I'll tell you what, keep giving Haven Garcia opportunities like that. He's going to find the back of the net. He had an opportunity in the first half just on top of the 6. In fact, right near the penalty spot, where if he could have turned, and he was starting to, and the defender was on him, he had backed himself into a very good position. The defender played it very well and played the ball, just tipped the ball away from him, but he was trying to turn, could have really done some serious damage in there. They haven't really tried to squeeze him in there again. He's tried some shots from distance. I think they would rather have him running things up top and through that midfield. Speaking of which, there's Garcia, got pushed from behind, and it'll be a free kick for Battle Mountain. 70th minute. 10:24 to go here in the match. Garcia will go ahead and put the foot to this free kick. And he will send it in. Looking for a tip. That was off a defender, and it goes wide. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, no, they say that Battle Mountain player got to it. I thought maybe that was a Palmer Ridge player that got his head to it. Just could not get high enough to flick. He actually flicked it wide of the post. Wilson's there. He'll send it back to Espinoza, who doesn't get a great foot on it. Now the ball up top of the 18. Offside. Oh. Just offside. Battle Mountain, quick start. Here they come. Shea, send it forward. There's Rodriguez. Got a little bit of real estate. Quite a bit of space here in the midfield now as Palmer Ridge kind of sucks back a little bit. Sent to the side. Is this going to make it out? Still on the boundary line. Finally does go out. It'll be a throw-in over on the far side, and a quick throw-in at that. Into the 18 it comes now. Swept to the side. Battle Mountain putting the pressure on. Right foot strike. This one didn't make it through. And another throw-in for Battle Mountain. Battle Mountain, an unblemished record coming in here. 19-0, 10 clean sheets on the season. Left foot, bounding ball. Woo, that one got up right on the chin of John Kolchansky, but he kept it in front. He's had 3 or 4 pretty good saves now for Palmer Ridge. If Palmer Ridge, the #1 seed here, survives, and boy, if you've watched any part of this match, Battle Mountain's playing like the #1 seed here. They have dominated possession, had some real opportunities. Palmer Ridge has Tried a couple quick balls down the field. Gustav Seifert was probably had the best opportunity on a ball that was sent over the top. Could not finish it off. Down the boundary line, this one now down the left side. Palmer Ridge, cross, not going to make it through. The defender, Broinus, will go off of him, and a corner coming for the Bears. Only their second corner all match. And I believe that's Braley that's going to take that corner. In swinger, headed toward the top of the 18. Braley's going to get to this one first. Sends it in. Bounding ball still there. Turn this one off of Battle Mountain. Another corner coming. Wow, best push for the Bears all match. And the senior, Owen Braley, will come in and play. And this corner right here plays a lot of club ball. There was issues with the club ball, wanting him not to play there. This one, out of the 6 it comes. They did not want him to play high school ball. It's so nice to see. We saw a program absolutely destroyed on the girls' side of things in Mullen, where 9 players decided just to play club ball. They were the defending state champions, and then 9 players decided not to play anymore, and that was just too bad to see. That happened a few years ago. It's good to see the boys are sticking around and playing. You still see some conflicts on the girls' side of things rolling into club ball, but try to keep the high school programs alive. I know the club ball is a very, very big deal. This one chipped over the top and punched to the top of the 18. John Kolchansky with a nice play there. Palmer Ridge tried to turn it right back up the other way. Tipped through. Leeds is there. Touched wide, little give and go. And back heel. Still playable. Leeds set it up top now. There's Diaz. Oh, boy. And another save. John Kolchansky. I'm telling you, if Palmer Ridge makes it through, John Kolchansky's your MVP. He has made some big saves. Spells with it. Try to send that forward. And another turnover, but it'll come here to the middle part of the field. Touch to the side, Palmer Ridge. 4.5 minutes left to go in regulation. Yes, I'm going to start saying it that way, because I think we got more soccer ahead. Miss kick that time. It'll go out of bounds, so a throw in for Battle Mountain. And the incorrect way to throw that ball in. Ball's a little slick too. Hands are getting cold. Probably can't feel your fingers much. You can see he kind of side-armed it out. And here comes Battle Mountain. Ball touched ahead. Defender will get to it first and send it wide. Expect a restart very quickly, and here it comes. Whoa, big swing and a miss there. And a whistle, and a free kick coming from the side. 3:15 to go in the match in regulation. Gunnar Wilson will take the free kick here just outside the end line. Here he comes. Top of the 6, headed out. Well played by Hilton. Battle Mountain still there. Touched ahead. Here's the cross. Never made it through. Oh, look at that. Well played. That was Zach Hilton again on the slide. It's into the box now. Touched wide. Leeds can't get a foot on it, though. Nice thought by Roberto Diaz. Boy, he was right in the hornet's nest there. He had 3 white shirts around him and then touched it to Leeds, but just a little too hard with that. 2:18 to go in regulation. Another one sent into the box, headed out. Every touch magnified now. Battle Mountain keeping possession. Touch through. Oh, boy, that's a big collision down there. Shea is down. So is the Palmer Ridge player. And they're going to blow the whistle, stop the clock with 1:53 to go here. Oh, boy. Wow, they're both up. Yeah, that was a big collision. So free kick for Palmer Ridge. 1:53 to go in regulation. They send him in off the bench. Yeah, that's Garcia. Haven Garcia got a little time with the bench out there for Battle Mountain. He'll have to be back defensively right now for Palmer Ridge. The last 1:52 to go here in regulation. Off the top of Garcia's head now as Battle Mountain will try to clear this a little bit. Garcia tries to get to it, played through. Here comes Battle Mountain. High bounding ball. Bicycle kick to the side. Whoa, dangerous play, but he had a defender over there, and this one will be sent down. 1.5 to go. Diaz trying to punch that through. Offside. Just a smidgen. And Palmer Ridge wants to get going quickly here. And a little hand fighting going on, and oh, no, he'd like a restart. He said, no, that's way too fast. For Palmer Ridge, you go, okay, yeah, we'll take our time. Under a minute to go now in regulation. You'll get one push down is what you're thinking. If you can send it down there and not get it picked off by Garcia. Nice turn. Garcia will have the ball on his feet now. Hustles to it, leaps over the top. Here he comes. Strike on, gets through the defender, top of the box, back heel, left foot, that never made it through. Still top of the box, 32 seconds left. This whistled on and it'll go wide. Oh, Garcia was over here on the right side calling for the ball. Suarez thought maybe he had a better chance to try to strike that on. 12 seconds left. Nice tackle by Wilson. And this one bounding forward, but there's not going to be anyone there to play it as the clock will hit 80 or zeros. As is the case here, we played regulation. We head to overtime. So we'll give you a little bit of what we have here. 8 corners by Battle Mountain. Palmer Ridge with 3. The PA announcer announcing 2 15-minute periods, and it is golden goal time, I believe. The 2 15-minute periods. So quick break. I'm going to take a break here. Everyone else just for about 4 minutes, and then we will get rolling. Overtime number 1. The first 15 minutes here in the 4A state title game, Palmer Ridge and Battle Mountain, right here on CHSAA.tv. Into overtime we go. The 4A state championship game. Number 1 seed Palmer Ridge and number 6 seed Battle Mountain. Golden goal situation here. 15 minutes up on the clock. We've gone through the first 80 minutes with no score. Battle Mountain has controlled time of possession. 8 corner kicks to Palmer Ridge, 3 corner kicks. First goal wins it, basically. You play 15 minutes. If you don't get a goal in that, you play another 15 minutes, a second overtime, and then we go to shootout. And the lights are taking full effect now here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park, as it's really starting to get dark. As well, the sun's certainly starting to get to the point where it's starting to set in the west, but clouds have been over most of the day here. Palmer Ridge going right to left there in the home whites. Neither team has won a state soccer championship on the boys' side of things. So a first either way here. Bounding ball, Seaford with it. Will play it to the middle now. Braley, ball over the top. One hop, and there's Espinoza to play it. Espinoza not quite as busy as his counterpart. Boy, nice back heel there. Been impressed with Avon Garcia. Looked very good here. John Kolchansky is the keeper for Palmer Ridge, and he's been very busy. He's made some pretty good saves here. Trujillo battling on the far side there for Battle Mountain, and battling a little too much. I think a free kick coming for Palmer Ridge. The snow has lightened up again. Bounding ball to the side it goes. Palmer Ridge trying to keep possession. They will. Sent back. Out toward the top of the 18, headed wide. This one sent wide, so a throw in now for Palmer Ridge. They can push some numbers forward. They've got 3 players back defensively. How aggressive do you get? They've been able to play it to a scoreless tie so far. Big throw in. And a missed strike here. Now the battle for it is Suarez will get to it. And Garcia trying to play it forward instead. Hilton, that is. Battle Mountain pushing again. Gunnar Wilson. Wilson trying to get it to Suarez. Well played that time by Palmer Ridge defensively. Alex Tilbury. To the top of the box. Sincola now. They try to play this through. The defender going to sweep that wide. A throw in coming for Palmer Ridge on the far side. 11:27 to go in the first overtime. A goal wins it. Push to the far side. Cross won't work. And over the boundary line, throw in for Battle Mountain. .59 to go here. First overtime. 4A title game. Well, this is certainly going to push the 5A match a little bit later. Scheduled to start at 4 o'clock. We're 11 minutes away from that, and both 5A teams will have to have an opportunity to at least warm up. I know there's a lot of fields around here. That strike doesn't make it through, but it'll be a corner for Palmer Ridge. .3A state championship went to Colorado Academy. A goal in the 25th. 4A title game going to be decided here, at least at this point, in overtime. Sincola will do the honors from that far side. Outswinger, bounding ball, headed wide. Seaford will give it out to Sincola, and he tried to send it in, and it's blocked. They will keep possession, though. Palmer Ridge now. Nice turn here to the middle of the area. Ellis with it. Out of the wide side. Cross coming or a push in. This one fired in, and nice play by Espinoza. Guarding that near post. Uh-oh. Slip here. 4-on-2 now. A cross won't make it through. Leeds will get to it, though. And we'll send it over. Oh, you could see the frustration on Alex Trujillo. He was trying to make that cross. He knew it wasn't a very good one, but he was slipping the whole time. Snow started to come down a little bit harder again. 9:05 to go in the first overtime. Oh, look at Seaford send this forward now. Big collision. Play on, they say. Palmer Ridge will keep possession. Sincola trying to touch that through. Battle Mountain. Well, they saw it. Here he was on the near side. And this will be kicked wide. A throw in coming. For a moment I almost called Suarez. It was Liebarger here on the near side. Palmer Ridge nearly got caught again. A 4-on-2 opportunity for Battle Mountain. But Trujillo, not a very good cross. He was trying to get his footing at the same time as he was trying to make the cross. And Palmer Ridge survived that one. Touched wide. Garcia strike. That one off a defender and over the end line. That one's got to hurt a little bit. Yeah, Grant Ellis is going to field that one. Another corner here. 9th corner of the game for Battle Mountain. And Gunnar Wilson will come from this near side all the way over to the far corner to do the honors. The snow is falling. The wind is blowing toward the goal they're going at. Headed out from the near post. Suarez trying to send that one long in. Oh, it got to the right place. Liebarger off the crossbar. Whoa! To quote some English announcers I've heard, that was a cracker. He got all of it. And John Katkan, John Kashansky just got a finger on it. In swinger, near far post that is, from the corner. And now another shot on this will go wide and go over the inline and a goal kick coming. Wow. Well, that got the Battle Mountain fans up out of their seats again. I'm not sure they've sat down the entire match. 6:40 to go, first overtime. Oh, and Sincola got knocked down and a free kick coming. That'll go on Wilson. He's playing on borrowed time here. He's already got himself a yellow card. So a free kick just across the midfield here for Palmer Ridge. Sent toward the top of the 6. And out it comes. Leeds with it. And now they can go to work. Battle Mountain running again. Diaz sends it ahead. Tripped up, and they will call it a free kick coming. They are going to stop the clock. Let's see. And they're going to pull him out, and a red card. Away he goes. Pulled him down. So Palmer Ridge will play a man short here. Yeah, I want to make sure that I identify him correctly. It is Alex Tilbury who gets the red card here. So 2 cards handed out in this one. This one coming in the 90th minute. We've got 5:49 left to go in the first overtime. So Palmer Ridge will be playing a man down now, and they'll get a free kick from the top of the 18. So here we go. Garcia not going to take it. This one chipped over the top, punched wide. It'll come here to the side. Garcia's there, strike on, punched wide. Oh! Kolchansky just got up there. Didn't even have the fingers extended. He was still trying to punch that one, and he almost didn't get there. Ten corners. In swinger. Line drive coming in from Wilson, and that one cleared away. And again, we're back to the pace where Battle Mountain is really controlling things here, where it's almost just a matter of time again. Palmer Ridge has not been able to really get much going, and they're playing a man down now. Over the boundary line, a throw in for Battle Mountain. 4:50 to go in the first overtime. Rush down the far side now. Well, just for the moment. Oh, the free kick coming. Suarez going to get whistled for a little tug there. So they'll push everybody down. Jimmy Kolchansky is the one who started to push it down that side. And a free kick coming, so you start to push the numbers inside of the box here. Owen Braley is going to be the one to take this. Put the right foot to it. And now Garcia will send it down. This one going to make it over the boundary. Sliding, and Wilson will go ahead and send it out. Not going to blow the whistle on that one. The throw in by Hilton. Through ball for the moment, and a free kick coming. Yep, there, boy, Battle Mountain sure wanted to get a quick start there, but it wasn't anywhere close to where the foul occurred. So they've got to send it back, get it close to the spot. And Battle Mountain can go ahead and take the free kick. Eric Broinis put the foot to it here. 3:07 to go, first overtime. Goal wins it in the 4A title game. Oop, heavy touch. Trying to run it wide now. Shea could not get around it. Got outside the defense. That would have been a tough one to score, though. John Kolchansky's been pretty much in the right place every time here today. Going to take a deflection. Going to take something special to get it by, that's for sure. Ellis will touch it here to the near side. Battle for it, and Diaz gets knocked down, and a free kick coming. Battle Mountain will work it down to 11 to go in the first overtime. Broinis, long pass, picked off here. Sincola taking off the ball. Shea able to get there, or excuse me, actually Diaz able to get there. It'll go out, throw in. Oh no, throw in coming for Palmer Ridge. Battle Mountain doesn't like the call. Boy, that was a bang bang play though. Minute 33 to go. Overtime 1. Oh man, yeah, it's an easy call. Garcia got up on the back of one of the Palmer Ridge players. That was Spells. $1:15 to go in the first overtime. Spells with it. Whoop, mistouched. Battle Mountain now trying to send it forward. Touched through. And, whoa, headed. Here it comes to this near side. Oh, I've seen some strange plays like that where the keeper will try to send it. But Suarez came flying in there. Spells trying to keep his feet. Ball, he's taken off a bit. There's Diaz. Far side. Is he onside? Nope. "25 seconds counting here in the first overtime. Got another 15 waiting to go up on the board when this one is over with. Free kick coming. John Lukanski will go ahead and send it forward. I don't know if you're going to get much of a push on this one. Throw another 15 up there. Second overtime is on the way here. We'll take a quick break, short break, and we'll get after it as we put up a second overtime. Ready to go, the 4A title game, not decided yet. Love this. 4A title game. Regulation wasn't enough. Neither was the first overtime. Put another 15 up on the board. Here we go. Golden goal situation again. First goal wins it. We get past this 15. We go to a shootout here for the 4A state championship. You hope it gets decided in this 15. It's always exciting for the fans for the shootout, but to play this long, you'd really like to have a goal decide this one. Battle Mountain in the black road uniforms going to go ahead and go right to left in front of us here. And they have really dominated possession. Garcia through ball off his line. Whoa, a little bobble that time. You know, you wonder how the toes are feeling for all the players out there. The hands and toes of the keeper, pretty important. Kochanski bobbled that one for a moment. And again, ball played through, bounding ball. Espinosa is going to get there, slide down to make sure he cradles that one. Palmer Ridge playing a man down as defender Tilbury was given a red card in the 90th minute. Kick to the side. Diaz got a little open space there. Cannot get that one through, though. Wilson going to take a shot. Now Wilson trying to send it to the top. Garcia always lurking around there. Battle Mountain will keep possession. There's Osorio. Osorio bounding ball in. Kochanski will handle it. Garcia was flying in there. To give you just how dominant possession has been, one way is 10 corners to 4 for Battle Mountain. They have really, really dominated possession-wise and have really put pressure on the Palmer Ridge defense. Palmer Ridge is playing a man down here. Throw in by Jacob Kochanski. Lacrosse, and that one tipped by the defender, so a corner coming here. Nope, I take that back. Just a miss kick by Palmer Ridge, so a goal kick coming here for Battle Mountain. And this one headed wide on a throw-in coming for Palmer Ridge. In terms of possession, we talked about Battle Mountain has played really like they are more like the number 1 seed here. Defender will get to that, got pushed in the back, and that'll be a foul. So nice job by Alex Trujillo to really keep his balance there. You think about this, if Battle Mountain wins, they have dominated time possession, number of corners they've had, number of shots on goal, just the number of shots, period. If Palmer Ridge wins this one, this would be huge for them. And I know they're the number 1 seed in the bracket. Diaz working it down the side now. The cross, punched wide, bounding ball, shot on, it'll go wide. And Battle Mountain has had their opportunities, and that's the best example right there. They have had some real opportunities, but have not been able to put the ball in the back of the net. Another corner opportunity here. This is number 11. 11:33 to go in the second overtime. Wilson, in-swinger, headed wide over the end line. This will be a goal. Kick coming here. Well, you wonder how Gunnar Wilson's foot's feeling. He's the guy who's fighting back every one of the corners. He's their setter, basically, on those set pieces. Shea tries to tip forward. There's Garcia. Got the ball on the foot now. Touched wide. Into the 18. Back toward the top. Oh, misplay. Shea's got it now. Shea, left foot. A little too hard. I don't know if he was looking for Diego Rodriguez here on the near post or if he was just trying to fire one. And Shea seems to me, I've seen it a couple of times, he'll just fire from distance. If he sees an opening, he just goes ahead and fires. Not much on trying to find somebody in the box. $10-13 to go in the second overtime. Well, it's not unusual for Battle Mountain defensively to keep teams off the sheet. 10 shutouts coming into this one out of their 19 matches this season. But they put up 92 goals in 19 games. So offensively, this is offensive to them. They are used to putting up goals at a breakneck pace, really. Palmer Ridge. This one will go wide. Why not? Go ahead and take a shot. It's been Gustav Seifert and then Luke Sincola there. Those are the two guys they're trying to get the ball to up front. It's been hard to find them. Battle Mountain's kept possession, and then defensively they've been very solid. Shea will send to the side here. Osorio waited for it, and well played defensively. Jacob Kochanski will kick it wide. $8:50 to go here in the second overtime. Wilson knocked down. Was he the last to touch? Throw in coming for Palmer Ridge. Oh, for the moment, no. Not going to call a foul there. Wilson got upended. They're going to say it'll be Battle Mountain's throw in to Shea. Stolen away. Here comes Palmer Ridge. Still pushing forward. Braley and Shea did a nice job to come right behind and scoop that ball away. Free kick for Battle Mountain here. The defender climbed right up the back. 8:05 to go in the second overtime. Battle Mountain would like to start it up again. Diaz to Garcia. Garcia touches through. Garcia, right foot strike. Too high. Oh, man. Even Garcia has had some real opportunities here. A bicycle kick that went wide. Battle Mountain in general has had some opportunities. One off the crossbar in the first overtime. And now the push down the far side. This one, cross in, defenders there. It will be sent out. And there's a lot to be said about Palmer Ridge and their back four. A little pushing and shoving going on. Osorio, no, it'll be a throw in for Palmer Ridge. Defensively, Palmer Ridge has been very solid. They have had to play in that defensive third most of the game. Still pitching a shutout. Osorio, and a little stop in the action. A free kick coming. They're going to go with a quick start. No. Brandon Osorio will go ahead and let Eric Bronius come up and take the free kick. Last defender stands at the midfield stripe for Battle Mountain. They are going to really push it now. Sent into the box. Headed back toward the top. Palmer Ridge can maybe counter here. Ellis to the middle, it'll come. Nobody running down the middle, and Wilson is there. 6:13 to go in the second overtime. And a free kick on an offside. At this point, the players are running on pure adrenaline. I doubt they even feel much of the weather out there. Braley will send to the side here. Here comes Palmer Ridge. Back toward the middle of the field. They'll touch it through. Turn there. Sincola fires. And he missed it wide. How did he miss that? Are you kidding me? How does he miss that? Espinoza was playing that post, too. He got over there. Man, oh, man. Luke Sincola, that's the best opportunity he's had the entire match right there as he turned. And, I mean, your thought is to go to the right post. He went really where the keeper was, trying to squeeze it in that tight spot, and he just sent it wide. Game match title right there. We've seen that happen not only for Palmer Ridge, but certainly as the ball's played through and sliding in, staying inside the 18 again. It is John Kukanski. .438 to go in the second overtime. Battle Mountain, here they come again. Touch through, Suarez, little give and go now. Into the middle it comes, shot on, dead on, and a stop by the keeper. Diego Rodriguez, point blank. And now Palmer Ridge pushing the ball down. Onside. Sincola's got it far side. Try to send this one through. The defender will sweep it out. Still not out of trouble yet. Here comes Palmer Ridge. 3:55 to go. Second overtime now. Wow. Boy, it just takes your breath away. Some of the shots, the opportunities that have been there, and neither team could find the back of the net in these kind of conditions, too. Osorio again to touch this forward to Garcia. Last touch by Palmer Ridge, and a throw in coming here for Battle Mountain. 2:19 to go in the second overtime. If you're tuning in to hear the 5A state title game for boys soccer, you're going to have to wait a while. We're still in the 4A title game, second overtime. No score. Haven Garcia to throw this one in. Touch to Osorio. He tried to give it right back. Garcia waiting for it. Nope, bad pass. It'll go wide. Palmer Ridge will have it. 2:38 to go in the second overtime. We get through this overtime, it goes to a shootout. Line up 5 guys and you go. Osorio trying to keep that ahead. Leeds has it now to the middle of the field, and here comes Battle Mountain. Through ball, not going to make it all the way through. Race is on to get to this one as the ball gathers up a little bit of snow in the corners here, and it'll go wide. Throw in coming for Battle Mountain. Me at 100 minutes before I call them Battle Mesa. My apologies. 2 minutes to go. Throw in coming here. Into the 6 it comes. Top of the 6. Leeds try to head it back into the box. Cleared by Palmer Ridge for the moment. Strike too high. Eric Bronius. What's that adage in hockey? Just keep throwing it at the net. Maybe something's going to go through. That's maybe the thought there. We've seen Shea and we see Bronius do it 2 or 3 times, try to send it in from distance. But Kochanski's been very solid now. Another run for Battle Mountain down that right side. Can he keep his feet? The ball got into the box. It'll be swept away. Palmer Ridge back the other way now. A little push for themselves. Sincola trying to get to it now. It pushed to that far side. Slipping and sliding, and Braley can't keep his footing, and Battle Mountain will send it down, have possession now. Shea with it. Switch sides of the field to Osorio. 48 seconds left in the second overtime. Here we go. And a free kick coming. Wow. Roberto Diaz absolutely got smoked. Palmer Ridge already playing a man down here. Clock ticking down. Will it be Diaz that's going to take this one? Will it be Liebarger? 18 seconds. Clock continuing to go here. Free kick, top of the 18. Got him set. Here we go. It'll be Liebarger. Chipped over the top and tipped over the top. Oh, man, oh, man. And John Kolchansky makes another save. Got to hurry with the quarter. Seconds left. Down to 5. Wilson will get it set. He'll try to set it in. 1 second left. And they blow the whistle. We've played all we can play. 110 seconds. So guess what happens here? The coaches are going to mark down 5 players for a shootout now. And we'll determine which end they're going to be shooting at. Well, we're going to keep it right here. Can't go away necessarily. We don't know how long this is going to take. In the meantime, the keepers are just trying to stay warm here. Comes down to a shootout. So the coaches will give 5 names to the officials, the order of how they're going to shoot, the players that they want to take those shots. You go through those 5, but we're still tied at that point. It's another 5. But you don't necessarily add it up. It's basically you just keep going. Goalkeepers could basically get into this one. You just start running down through the roster. And then it comes down to make a shot. Next club's got to make a shot. They don't make a shot, it's over after you get through your first 5. We haven't quite gone as far as we can possibly go, but we're getting there. 2 overtimes, and now we're down to a shootout. And it appears we're going to shoot at the goal here on the western side. Or, excuse me, on the southern side. I'm looking out toward the eastern plains. They can figure the map out here. Another match to follow this one, and actually we're going to have about a half-hour lag in between the 2 matches. The teams have to warm up unless they have actually sent them out to one of the fields nearby to warm up to get ready for this one, and I do not know if they've done that or not. So we'll call them out as they come out. So it appears that the first shot will be taken by Battle Mountain here. Bronius will be the guy to go up against John Klachansky, who has been fantastic for Palmer Ridge. Got to find the penalty spot first. Miss and it's over. There's no play after that. It's a dead ball. After the first strike, goes off the crossbar, goes off one of the posts. You can't go and kick it again. It's not like a typical penalty kick in the middle of regulation. You get 1 strike at it, and that's it. Each team will have 5 opportunities. You wonder just how much teams actually practice this. A penalty kick is a lot harder than you think it is. You got everybody yelling and screaming for you. You got to try to figure out which way that keeper's going to go. And do you shoot it high? And you don't want to shoot it too high. Bronius, here we go. Right foot. Left side. Goal. By the way, in 110 minutes, that's the first goal we've seen in the 4A title game. It'll be Sincola up here to go against Christian Espinoza. Luke Sincola's had a couple opportunities. Right foot. He'll go right side, score it. Near side post. And we're tied at a goal apiece. Four shooters left. Gunnar Wilson trotting down to the spot for Battle Mountain to go against John Kukowski. Kokanski, I tell you what, with a lot of saves today. One here would be huge. Wilson's your special teams guy. Here he comes, right foot, right side, and he'll put it through. Got the keeper to lean, went right over the top of him. Two-one in the shootout. Andrew Bell. You got your senior up there that's going to take the shot. Just a couple steps away. Score it. Espinoza guessed it was going to the far post. Roberto Diaz, 15 goals on the season, will step in, the junior, against Kochanski. Left-footed kicker here. Save! Kochanski got it with the feet. He guessed wrong, but laid out. His feet were still there and gets the save. Wow. Now it's up to Espinoza to try to do something here. Jacob Kochanski, there's a save. How do you like that? Espinoza comes back and gets a save of his own. Still tied at 2-2. Maybe we can take this thing farther than the first 5. Wow. Joe Liebarger, leading goal scorer for Battle Mountain. Right foot, and we'll go left side. Kochanski guessed wrong there. 3-2, Battle Mountain. Palmer Ridge just trying to keep pace here. Gustav Seifert will take it from the spot. Not going to get a big run at it. Seifert missed it wide. And look who's coming to take the shot. Haven Garcia. All he's got to do is make it. Kochanski stopped Garcia a couple of times. It got through. It just got through, the goal and the title to Battle Mountain. What a finish. It came down to the last shot for Battle Mountain. And Palmer Ridge MVP, their keeper, John Kochanski. Kochanski has been nails for 110 minutes plus. He actually picked the right side. But Garcia had struck it with such force that it actually got underneath Kochanski and dribbled through across the goal line for the winner. So it takes 2 overtimes and it takes a shootout. Battle Mountain wins 3-2 in the shootout, and they win the 4A state championship here. And a well-played match in some tough conditions. Trophy presentations here. Probably got to go find the trophies. They had them out after the first 80 and then had to put them back away, keep them dry. By the way, Commissioner Bud Ozello doing the honors there for the runner-up squad. Palmer Ridge, number 1 seed coming into the tournament, got this far and ran into a buzzsaw as Battle Mountain finishes 20-0. And there's the keeper coming in.
Huskies will get that trophy. The 2012 Class 4A State Boys Soccer Champions, the Battle Mountain Huskies, look like David Cope. Ladies and gentlemen, your attendance today is much appreciated.
Well, congratulations to Battle Mountain. What is Christian Espinoza doing? He has been all over the place. He's getting interviewed on the far sideline. He's over here in the stands, and now he's finally going to get back in there and get into the picture. In that shootout, he was big, made a save there. So congratulations, Battle Mountain 20-0, undefeated 4A state champions. The Huskies on top here today. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. The 5A state title game is coming up, and the snow's starting to come down and starting to swirl a little bit. So I would imagine about another half hour from now, we'll try to get the 5A title game going. Hopefully the snow holds off long enough. Pretty good 4A title game. Congratulations. Battle Mountain wins it on penalty kicks 3-2 as they beat Palmer Ridge and take the 4A state championship. I'm Corey Lopez. We'll talk to you in just a little bit here from Dick's Sporting Goods Park.